Well, hello, and welcome to the Tao Manifesting Tarot Reading. The tarot reading for people who like to improve their imaginations, make them stronger, clearer, more defined so that you can manifest better. Also for people who are multitaskers, because all you're going to see on your screen is just this one image, the image of today's tarot layout. That's it. And I'm doing that purposely because what it does is it does not distract you. In other words, if you have pictures on a screen, your mind automatically goes to interpreting the pictures on the screen. Well, that's great. After a period of time, though, it weakens your imagination because you're giving into what you see on the screen. With this situation, you are focused on just this one scene. That's it. So that means that your mind goes, okay, I've seen it, and it kind of gets into a sort of a semi-hypnotic state, kind of an alpha state. And that allows your imagination to expand, to get stronger, to be better, because you're not preoccupied with images on the screen as much as you are listening to the messages. They reach your subconscious and help you with your manifesting. Also, it's a great reading, too, for people who are multitaskers, because you can get up, as long as you're listening, you can get up anytime you want, get a cup of coffee, tea, soup, salad, sandwich, whatever. It doesn't make any difference. It's great. As long as you're listening, your mind is still benefiting and making images. So what do we see here in the bottom row? Center card is the Oracle card, Serendipity. The number up top on the right side is 1 and 8. 1 and 8 are 9. 9 means the ending of something, the completion of something, to get ready to move on for something else. Right? Okay, good. So that's kind of the position that you find your energies around you right now are in. You are in a transition phase. And it's not surprising. If you take a look at the astrology, we got the new moon coming up. We got the eclipse we just passed. Or not the eclipse, the equinox. Eclipses are coming in the next month or so. Saturn moving into Pisces. Pluto moving into Aquarius. A lot of movement, a lot of major stuff going on. And that really kind of fits the 1 and 8 energy, the 9 energy, right? Transitioning to something else. But the serendipity says you got good karma. I call it automatic. When you get serendipity, you don't have to do anything. It all kind of comes rolling in your direction. It's really kind of a nice situation. And to highlight that, let's go to the bottom row, over to the left, 4 of Wands. The 1111 card, people love it. They sure do. Talks about harmony. Talks about celebration, a little bit of joy of life. These two people on this card, the 4 of Wands, are plugged into their life. They're enthusiastic, they're positive. The horizon is always sunny for them. And that's what you're looking for. I don't know that you have it yet. I don't even know if you necessarily see it yet, although manifesting will help you to see it, and that will help bring it to you. But I think in your mind's eye, the possibility of an 11-11 life, of having that connection, that joie de vivre, the joy of life, I think is very real. That's what you're going after. But you realize, or you will be given the opportunity to look at things from a different angle. Very important. If you're going for the 11-11 situation, but it's not here, you cannot see it clearly yet, what you have to do is change your view. The Hangman. Look at things upside down, 180 degrees. Come at it from a different angle. And when you do that, you will see the serendipity just kind of rolling in your way. It's been there. You simply have not allowed it in. This automatic karma, this good stuff coming your way, has been there. And by looking differently, you're going to see the possibilities. You're going to see that this is good stuff. And in fact, the next two cards are the Strength card and the Wheel of Fortune card. In the bottom row, we've had some heavy-duty hitters, right? The Hangman, Strength, Wheel of Fortune. Starting off with the 11-11 card, 4 of Wands. You get this sense of serendipity, of good fortune, this automatic karma coming your way. I mean, it is there. It is possible. All you have to do is open yourself up to it. And the big key to welcome in this new era is to be the Hanged Man, to see things from a different angle, okay? And you may find that you're more fortunate, or the potential for good fortune much higher. However, That means that you're going to have to change things. We're up in the second row, left card, all the way to the left, the Tower. Now, again, the Tower is a situation where a lot of people go, oh my God, this is going to be terrible, terrible, just because we're kind of oriented that way, and that's not necessarily a fair deal. Yes, it can talk about destruction, but it talks about sudden change, a wake-up call. All right? That's what I meant by the Hanged Man. Give yourself an opportunity to look at this area of your life in a different way, entirely different way. And you will see the serendipity is just on your doorstep, just waiting, saying, come on in. Come on in. Let's let better stuff happen. It's right there. It's waiting for you. But that means that you're going to have to, again, use the energy of the Tower with the Hanged Man to look and see what your new options are. And one of the first new options that you got to do, how about the Page of Cups? Pages always change the storyline. How about loving yourself a little bit, being gentle with yourself? And in fact, right next to it, Six of Cups, nostalgia. Maybe there's something in your past or someone in your past that you remember. Doesn't mean that they have to come to you. The Six of Cups does not mean that they're coming back into your life, but their image, what they meant to you, or the situation meant to you, or the way you remember it, whether it was really accurate or not, doesn't make any difference. How it affected you, how it impacted you, that's what you want to bring with you. This will come after this Tower moment. You get a different view of things. You see the potential for an 11-11, and you decide to step forward. In so doing, that means that you have to kind of walk away from what you have now to a place where you go back in time and learn to love yourself or appreciate your situation. Again, it's that change in attitude. It's that hangman attitude saying, wait a minute, maybe I'm looking at this from the wrong angle. Not unlikely. Life has a tendency of beating us up. So after a while, we get to be kind of jaded, kind of cynical. Maybe that's what this is all about. You'll find your automatic karma. You'll find your serendipity when you kind of knock off the rust in terms of what you're expecting from life. Yeah, be a little bit more optimistic. Love yourself. Bring that positive thinking, that positive thought from the past, and let that grow here in the present. And in fact, you're very determined to make your life better. Very determined. 9 of Wands. That's what the whole thing is about here, right? Enthusiasm. Right? Determination, stamina, persisting in spite of setbacks. You've come to the realization that, well, you know what? I can't change the whole world, but I can change me. I can change me. And that doesn't mean that all the bad stuff or uncomfortable stuff is going to disappear. It won't, but I can change me and I can make it better. I can tap into that serendipity, that good luck, that automatic karma. It's there. It's waiting for me. And in fact, the final card, up top, dead center, vice versa card, facing forward, it is the King of Wands. Kings always make proclamations. Queens are the ones that take care of the proclamations. They make sure they get done. And the King of Wands proclaims innovation, charisma, results. In other words, this is a change in your life and your attitude largely that is not just talking. Many times in our lives we go, well, you know, if I just, and if I only did, and if I, and we never get to that point. We acknowledge it. We say, oh, yeah, you know, if I ever do it, I have a chance, I'm going to do it differently next time, man, I'm telling you. But we never do. You have come to a tremendously powerful point in a tremendously powerful astrological season. You realize that you can have your 11-11 on your terms by changing how you view the world, how you view yourself. Stepping forward, not stepping backward. Stepping forward, realizing that you're going to have to shake a lot of the rust off your cynicism. Lord knows there's plenty of reason to be cynical, no question about it. But for you personally in your life, you are being more loving. You are being more receptive. You are touching something from your past that allows you to step forward. with determination. The Nine of Wands. To the point where you make a declaration for yourself, the King of Wands, doggone it, I'm going to enjoy my life. I'm going to get the best out of it. I'm not just going to be an observer. I'm going to participate. Can you imagine that? I'm going to participate in my life. When you do that, you get serendipity. You get automatic karma. And that's the process you're in right now. 2023 will give you a lot of possibilities and a lot of options in that regard. But you're ready for the work. You know what has to be done. And you even have a pretty good idea what your goal is, the 1111. All you have to do is step forward enthusiastically, energetically into your new future. And you do that by changing your mind. Just flipping it. Flip the way you see the world. You'll be surprised what you see. Serendipity for sure. That's the reading. Back tomorrow with another Tao Manifesting Tarot reading. I think tomorrow we'll do the Tao Trifecta. That seems like it might be a good thing to do. We will take care of that. Hope you're here with me. If not, between now and the next time we have a chance to manifest tarot together, as always, peace and blessings.